is so filled with so much information that would be valuable to a model to see what we've done, what we have done. It's amazing. And it's a good way for you to meet the models, see what we're doing. Also, please follow Lov'n My Curves PHL on Instagram, and please follow me, your girl, Miss Fabulous, at SueJane__. Once again, that's on Instagram. Okay, before we get started, hello everyone. Hey Terry. Before we get started, let me go back. We're going to be talking about all things foundation. I'm so excited because as a model, your foundations can completely change the way that you look in a garment. So I'm excited to share with you my little tips for proper foundations. So before we do that, I have to have a drum roll because I am going to announce who Amber's winner is of her photo shoot. Now, who's going to be blessed with a photo shoot by Amber? Amber is absolutely amazing. She knows her poses. She could teach you casual posing, avant-garde. She is amazing. So our winner is, in drum roll please. Oh, thank you. Our winner is Kira Lacey, and her handle on Instagram is I Love the Way I Am. Girl, congratulations to you. Enjoy your photo shoot with Amber. It's going to be an amazing experience. I know it is. I had the opportunity and the pleasure to work with Amber, and I am inspired by her all the time. So congratulations to you. Okay, so I wanted to share with you a little bit about who I am. I am Miss Fabulous, aka Ameena Shabazz. I also go by Sue Jane. But on the runway, I love to be called Miss Fabulous because I have to click off Ameena and turn into Miss Fabulous because I'm a little shy, and to be able to go on that runway with the level of confidence that you need to slay, I just turn into Miss Fabulous. Okay, so about me, I started modeling about 10 years ago. Thank you. About 10 years ago, and I started out modeling, and my first runway event was a model battle. Now that was an experience, and that's when I first fell in love with the runway. The energy from the people, being close to the people, it was just an amazing experience, and I absolutely love the runway. I also do love photo shoots, but the runway is my first love. I started out with Lov'n My Curves about, I think, 3 years ago, and I started out as a model, and then they advanced me to a showstopper, and then I got the call. What call? The call that they elevated me, level up. They elevated me to an elite model, which is like an honor for them to see my work and to value me enough to say, hey, we would love for you to be a part of the team as an elite curvy model. Thank you guys. I absolutely love it. I want to go into why I love foundations. Foundations, like I said, has absolutely changed my life. How, as a curvy woman, I've always been a curvy woman, and I love the curves. I love the body that I'm in. I love the fact that I can manipulate the way that I look through changing my undergarments, my shapewear, my foundations, if you will. I became a professional intimate apparel specialist through Bloomingdale's, and I've been certified through Wacol, which is my absolute favorite bra line, Valentino, Donna Karan, Olga, and Maidenform. I am certified through all those different designers in intimate apparel, and that's when I fell in love, and that's when I found out that I could feel more confident and change the way that I look in clothes. So the first thing I want to share with you as a model, and what you need as a model to, okay, let me just go back. As a model, when you go to your fittings, your foundations are our tools. Like a hairstylist has combs and curling irons and shears and such. A painter has paintbrushes. Well, as a model, we have our foundations, in my mind, and our shoes. That's what we need to show up as a professional. We have to know, have all the other stuff like posing and how to walk and all those great things, but it starts with your foundations. That's like our canvas. When a designer chooses us as a model, it is absolutely an honor for us to wear their clothing and for them to see as an asset to their brand. So starting with your foundations is a must. Okay. I find that most women, actually it's not that I find, 80% of women are in the wrong size bra. Let's just start with that. How crazy is that throughout our lives, like at 15, 16, we get into our bra and then that's the size we stay into. And over the years, our body changes. We have children, life happens. Throughout the month, our body changes. So you have to know your body, your bra size, and be comfortable enough to say, okay, I am now such and such age, I have to get refitted. So over the years, don't be afraid to just go back in, get resized. Here are some tips that I'm going to share with you that be an indication that you're in the wrong bra size. If your straps are digging into your shoulders, that's a no-go. You're in the wrong size. It might mean that your bra is too small. If the back of your bra rises up throughout the day, the bra is too big. Also, the underwiring should lay right here on the side of your breast, and it should not bulge through the top. They're all signs that you need to go up a cup size or two. So I think it's so important for us women to go out and get properly sized in the right bra. Also, when you're in the right size bra, it lifts your girls up. It shows your rib cage. It makes you look more curvy. It makes you look a little smaller. So let's start with that. Let's go out and get sized properly to get in the right bra so we can be looking our very best. Also, don't shy away from getting a bra that has a little bit of padding in it. Why? If we're already busty? Because on the runway, the lights are so bright. Sometimes you can see your headlights. You know what I'm talking about. Your headlights through the garment. So just by having a little bit of padding in your bra will eliminate that. Also, I recommend that you have nude color and a black bra in your kit. A convertible, a full bra, and a demi would be what I recommend. Most models just have, like the standard model has just a convertible, but we're a little bit more fuller. We need a little bit more support. So having a demi, a full cup, or a convertible or a convertible are must-haves in your bag. So the nudes and Fenty by Savage Fenty by Rihanna, I absolutely love her brand. She has such a wide range of what we call natural tones for women of color. So look on her line. Once you know your size, you can also shop on, I know it sounds weird, but Amazon has a lot of great different bras in like browns and beiges that are more reflective of our skin tone. Make sure the bras are seamless. Do not show up with a lace bra, a printed bra. Listen, when we're at fittings and I'm looking at the models and some of them have hot pink bras on, black bras, as a model, we don't want the designer's job to be any more difficult than it already is trying to fit, let's just say 7 or 8, 9, 12 girls that she's trying to, get fitted for her line. So when we have the wrong foundations on, we're doing a disservice to the designer. Let's show up and show them that we are ready, that we are professionals, and that, we take our job as a model absolutely, hey, Shonda, serious. So that's my tip about that. For our bottoms, as a curvy girl, I prefer a body shaper. What a body shaper is, there's all different kinds, but I like the kind that you can wear your own bra. That way you can get maximum lift, but it also gives you full coverage. I prefer a boy short body shaper. A body shaper it goes from your shoulders all the way down 3/4 of your leg, or I like the boy short because it doesn't have any lines. Most fabrics you can't see through it, you won't see the lines, and that's also important. As we go down the runway, a designer does not want to see our panty lines, along with their garment in the picture. And what that does is give you full protection. I have my regular bra on, so it gives me the lift that I need to show off this waistline or to create a waistline, whatever it is you need, creating or if you already have. It also, covers this back portion where, when we turn around, when we're exiting the runway, we want to look fabulous going in and coming off the runway. So it just gives you a smooth, sleek silhouette, so do that. Also, being in a proper bra, it gives you great posture and in the proper shape where it gives you confidence. When you're walking down the runway and you know for sure that everything is in place, you can hit that 3-second pose at the end of the runway the way that you're supposed to and not be thinking about, all right. Here's one thing. When I first started modeling, one of the girls, we were in line and she was like, oh no, my brief is rolling down. So she's going down the runway. Instead of like nailing her picture at the end, she's worried about if you can see her stomach because her body shaper rolled down under her stomach. So that's why I prefer to wear a one piece when you can. Also, you should also have, if you're going to wear a brief, try to get a brief that goes from your thigh all the way to up under your breast to have a seamless look. Some women don't want to wear a full body shaper like I do. I wear one every day. I got one on right now every day of my life. If I'm going to the gym, I have one on. I just wear them all the time. They're my best friend. But if you don't want to wear that and you prefer to wear two pieces, if you're going to wear a brief, wear the brief that has a long torso that comes all the way up and meets the bra. If you have any questions, you guys jump in. Feel free to ask any questions that you may have. And I'm not going to leave the fellas out. Fellas, there is shapewear for you as well. There are compression tops that you can wear. They're called compressions, but it's just like body shapers, the same thing, but they use the word compression for men. You can get them in tanks. You can get also in like a tee. Also, they have the bottoms for men, and they look like biker shorts. I really like them when I see our big and tall or bigger tall male models. When they wear them, I notice that their pants don't bunch up as much when they have the compression bottoms on, because it gives a nice smooth, like when you're walking, so your pants don't bunch up. So men, don't think because you're a man that there's nothing out there for you guys. Get yourself a compression top, get yourself the matching bottoms, and that way when you show up and the designer is trying to fit you, he'll see that you're ready and that you're taking your job serious as well. So here's some tips. When you go to a fitting or a go-see, be prepared. It shows the models, hey bird, it shows the designer that you're prepared and you value them as a designer. It also shows that you as a model are trying to like show the industry that we are ready and that we want to make a difference in the way that the world sees us. Sometimes we get a lot of backlash as curvier models, but we're changing that every day. Every time you see one of us hit the runway or we're doing print work and we're looking curvy and we're looking together, it doesn't really matter your size. It's really about how you put yourself together and how you present yourself on the go-see and the fitting. So for me, foundations are so very important. So invest in yourself. And one of those investments I would say are your foundations. Get your body shapers, get your bras. Make sure that everything is coordinated. That you don't look messy, that they're fresh. I absolutely have like my everyday shapewear and then the shapewear that I only use for my modeling events, because I just want to make sure that they look fresh, they're crisp, and that they're always ready to go. Here's another tip. The day of a runway event, sometimes you do have to change your foundations. What I do is put the foundations because you go to a fitting, so you know what you're wearing. What I do is I put my foundations or my body shapers into a plastic bag, and I take it to the designer and let them know these are the things that I need to put on when I'm wearing your garments. And do you know, they're so surprised that I took time out to actually come to them and be that prepared. So I mean, that was a thing that I also allowed me to get noticed with going to go-sees or fashion shows, that designers would want to pick me again because they know that the day of the show that I'm going to be ready. So that's another little jewel for you. Be prepared and have the bag labeled with the designer's name and the day of the show. Like, transitioning is so much easier. Okay, just remember, foundations are essential. Like, as a curvier model, like your confidence level always has to be like more than a regular model, because the expectations for us are a lot higher. So with the proper foundations, you know that the clothes are laying right on you, that you look good, that you're confident. So right foundations equals confident for me. Also, even with like body cons and stuff like that, like wearing the proper foundations, the garment just looks so much better on you. So those are my tips. If anyone has questions, Dr. Markia, I saw that you had a question, but it's moved past my feed.
For women.
Oh, how do I feel about biker shorts? Thank you, darling. How do I feel about biker shorts for women? I absolutely love them. It's another way, as long as that they come up high enough to meet your bra. I'm a stickler for like seamless lines. I don't want to see, even though I'm curvy, I don't want to see like lines. I don't want to have like a muffin top. I absolutely hate that. So I like biker shorts. They look really nice under dresses too, and it keeps your legs from chafing. You know, we're curvier girls, so sometimes those thighs get to rubbing and carrying on. The bikers help prevent, the rubbing and the chafing. So yes, I absolutely love them. Does anyone else have any more questions? Yes, I see someone commenting that they do need new shapewear. It's an investment. Sometimes it could be a little pricey, but it's absolutely worth it. Does anyone else have a question? Also, Maiden Form, they have inexpensive body wear, shapewear at Walmart. The one piece with the boy short bottom, I think its price point at only $16, and it comes in nude, it comes in black. For everyday wear, it comes in white. The top is really cool because you could wear it out and it just looks like a white tank. But you have shapewear on and you keeping everything together, and that's what we want to do as a model. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in today and learning about shapewear. If you have any further questions, feel free to hit me in my DM. That's at Sujane __. Don't forget to go to our brand new YouTube page at Lov'n My Curves. That's LOV' My Curves. Like, share, subscribe. Also, continue to follow Lov'n My Curves PHL on Instagram. That's where you'll get all the latest, the updates of what we're doing, where we're going, how to be more involved, what workshops are coming up. So, once again, thank you for tuning in. I'm your girl, Miss Fabulous. Have a great night. I don't know how to